Welcome back to Metroid Prime.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you fall down holes.
I guess Ansem must be in one of these pillars of mouth and teeth. I guess this must be his house. What a pathetic existence he leads.
Wait a minute.
What?
That's right. We're back at Traverstown. It's time to fight our buddy Guard Armor again.
Wait, these are for chumps. These Heartless are for chumps.
These are the biggest chumps, but they give us the biggest XP.
Dude.
They do give quite a bit of XP for as, weak as they are.
After Hollow Bastion, you just get a shitload more XP from enemies.
Beating up fat people in the town square, classic.
Yeah, it's a classic Traverstown activity.
I love the festival season. We celebrate the harvest with the running of the large man.
Nice block there.
Yeah, I mean, that confused him, so it worked.
He's like, oh?
Thanks, Goofy. Thanks a lot, Goofy.
Goofy's the most helpful. Look, let's be fair. Goofy more helpful than Donald.
No, he's dead.
Well, yeah, but Donald was dead even before that.
Yeah, that is true.
Did we trade Donald for Swamp Hole?
Can we trade Donald for one of the Heartless?
Alright, fat man, come along now.
I bet Kyrie would be more useful.
You're the new royal wizard.
I think Kari's comatose body would be more useful than Donald at this
Oh,
point.
hey, treasure.
I read that as spirit gum to start. I thought that was going to be something cool.
Ah, some refreshing mint flavor.
If you think about it, candy is the coolest fucking thing, especially if it makes your bread feel minty fresh.
Right.
That's right, Chirps. I think in practical terms, unlike you, who was just a crazy guy hanging in Wonderland,
That's me.
That was the worst segue I've ever done.
It's a wonder that we continued this LP for so long.
It only goes as long as the game goes.
Now, while the entire team is still condemned to be beheaded, that is making its way through the appeals circuit, so it's going to be a couple of months before we start getting a real clear prognosis on whether that's going to be a thing or not. Has to make its way through all the layers, the whole deck of cards has to make its way over that.
Well, I think class 15 of the last states, that this place is crazy, and it should be beholden to this. Oh, it's crazy,
It's just nuts.
Yeah,
It's twisted.
It is. Anyway, let's get out of there. I hate that place.
Yeah, that place tried to kill us before. There's that fat lady, and she was like, off with your head.
Yeah. You know how it goes with these,
Oh, hey, look!
I don't know what to call them. You know what goes with those Greeks?
Yep.
Is constantly trying to behead you. Trying to pull you into the blood sports.
My god, the Heartless is pulling something out from under the arena. It's a shield that's also a dog!
Ah!
That's pretty wacky.
Why isn't the ref doing anything about these dragons?
I mean, they constantly have to deal with Hydras, I assume, so...
Oh no. Oh no. Guys, Goofy turned heel. He is starting to beat us Sora with a chair. Oh no, guys.
Oh no, he got hypnotized!
Oh no, he stole Sora's statue. He stole Sora's statue.
Oh!
This should help.
Sports.
Sports.
Sports and practice.
If you think about it, sports are some of the most important parts of a journey. They make you feel good at the end of it. They make you feel fit. And you really think you can take on the world. The end of the world, in fact.
Right.
The history of all heretofore existing societies is that of sports.
Yeah. Like, if you think about it, video games are a sport. So I'm technically doing sports here.
So support them, the electronic sports.
That's right. Please, consider donating to, like, every person who speedruns Kingdom Hearts, because they're doing some big-ass sports.
Only together can we win the war on sports.
You would think with Final Fantasy X having come out, they would have also added a Blitzball minigame. I mean, that's sports.
The Greeks do not know anything of the beautiful sport that is Blitzball.
That's messed up. No wonder they died as a civilization.
Their culture was garbage.
You know, who loves Blitzball though? The jungle. Apes, they love Blitzball.
The jungle itself.
Yeah.
The jungle will kill you. There are no guard towers, no barbed wire. No patrols, no dogs. There is no escape from here.
A lot of the games never mind, fuck it. I fucked up too much.
No, just go on, man. Just go. We're all real proud of you if you can pull this off.
Just keep going. Just keep talking. That's what we gotta do now. Just gotta keep.
No dead air!
The moment dead air appears, the jungle will kill us.
Just like a banana, wow!
Oh, my money.
Yes.
Just like all these chinchilla that are coming down on you.
Oh, good callback.
Anyway, we have slowly figured out the jungle's an awful place. Let's never go back here. There's only a stupid man who'll make some grunts. Who cares about it?
Also, lots of disease. Not sure we want that.
Hey Donald, can you cure malaria?
Let's see, I don't even remember where else we've been. Is this Agrabah?
Yeah,
Is it-
you know what doesn't have a lot of disease though? The Middle East. Especially the Golden Age. Beautiful place.
Yep, lots of market?
Just no one mentioned Tamerlane. That is not our problem.
Yeah, like the golden age of Arab society. They did the algebra and they did art.
Yeah, I love all the astronomy and mathematics that we did during this area.
Yeah.
Got to name half the stars in the sky.
And the stars.
And it turns out the only reason they had that knowledge is because of a genie.
And of course, their best accomplishment, the fire-breathing fat man.
Yeah.
Truly one of the finest inventions of their time.
Listen, we in the West here, we have never been able to replicate it.
We can barely replicate those guys that eat swords. Also from the Middle East.
And that's how you know how golden this age was, that they have a thing that to this day we don't have. We don't have Fat Man breathing fire anymore. It's gone. It's done.
It's a dead art form.
And so nobody knows how to do it anymore. The Fat Man fire breathing family all died out.
That secret went with them to the grave.
Yeah, keep hitting that belly.
It's honestly the best part of these characters.
Maybe if we hit that belly enough, we'll uncover the secret again.
Just tap the belly and make a wish.
Maybe slapping your belly is the secret to breathing fire.
Oh.
Would we be in the process of rediscovering this forgotten technology?
Maybe we've unlocked the code.
Why did we even fight all those guys when we could have left the whole time?
I don't know, but there was one more.
Why are they flying over here, you dumbasses? You just die and then you fly everywhere. You shitty party members.
Donald, as a flightless bird, is just taking advantage of the power while he has it. As you know, ducks, flightless birds.
Halloween Town?
Nope, we're in Atlantis.
Ah, the ocean.
I forgot about this completely.
That's because it sucked.
That's the worst part of the planet Earth, the ocean. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's just water. Who gives a shit?
70% of the surface and none of the value.
There's plenty of stuff here. There's jellyfish.
Yeah, those can kill you.
There's dog turtles.
Those can kill you.
There's the world's largest continuous mass of garbage.
Nothing is safe in the ocean.
I think we should worry less about whether it's safe and whether it's worth anything. And is the ocean worth anything? No. I think we should just drain it. I think we should just drink it all, and that we should stop giving a shit about it.
There's a bunch of really deep holes that make strange noises that confuse scientists.
There is a cruise ship entirely made up of cannibalistic rats that is floating somewhere in the ocean.
Yeah, have fun with that. Not our problem.
Oh boy, we got an app up. I can't wait to install more apps.
This Keyblade does function as a secondary iPhone, so... I wish these giant portals back to the other worlds had anything indicative of where we were going.
It's Halloween Town, I can feel it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna gamble.
It's time to beat up the Sack Man again. Oh no, he's not here.
Just gonna stand near the casino. We're not of age. We can't actually play any of the games or buy any of the interesting drinks. You're just here because the family's here.
Did you know Danny Elfman also composed the theme song to The Simpsons?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Did you know that Danny Elfman owns a casino on the Vegas Strip?
Did you know Danny Elfman killed my wife and I'm out hunting?
I didn't know that.
I'm going to take my revenge one day on you, Danny Elfman. I know you're listening. I know you're listening, Danny Elfman. You and your Simpsons shitty guts.
And yet that revelation is having no impact on Mr. Elfman's presidential campaign. If anything, he's gained support from the news.
You hear about this Danny Elfman guy? He killed someone's wife. That shows dedication.
I always wanted to kill my wife.
Danny Elfman, tough on crime.
You know, American, they're even in the bipartisanship, they all hate my guts.
And
Like,
by extension, your wife.
Yeah. Oh no, they were right with my wife, but she's dead, so who cares?
Another lucid gem just sitting there on the floor. Oh my god. It must be my lucky day. All these lucid gems.
All this stuff that's gonna line our pockets and do nothing else.
Sora's pockets are just dragging to the ground right now with all sorts of baubles.
Fortunately, we have this boat.
Ah, yeah, that's right. The boat
Nice
is
camera.
just a better way to go over the ocean and put all our gems inside.
Boats, nature's cargo pants.
I never thought about it that way.
Donald and Goofy locked out of here.
I like that the other two are locked out.
I hate these guys. That's what I've learned after our journey. Is these guys fucking suck.
Oh man, I didn't know you became so anti-Disney.
Fucking hate it. Like they got locked out again. Now what? How'd you get in here, Tom?
He hit a barrel with his stick and then it exploded.
Heal.
You see, the interior of the boat is lined with a series of muscular valves which ensure that fluid can only flow from one compartment to an adjacent compartment at any given time. Helps regulate the circulation of the boat.
Alright, look, you got a thing for Goofy. You gonna equip
Mighty
it?
Shield.
No.
What the fuck?
Listen, that motherfucker couldn't even get inside. Who gives a shit?
Well, maybe the shield would help him. He could break down the door.
No. He couldn't do anything.
I bet he could do everything.
What else is there? Is there anything else? Winnie the Pooh land?
That's right! No, you don't.
What?
That was the most useful one?
Why did you go there?
Yeah, I had to.
Because in our heart we never left.
Why do you even heal Goofy? He's fucking garbage and he deserves to die.
What?
Dude, I hate all this shit.
MC, why'd you get so rude?
Especially you dumb kid with the clown shoes. What the fuck's your problem?
Hey, buddy, Clown Shoes has done the most out of all of us, okay? Do not disparage Clown Shoes.
What, he's a piece of shit. He gets sidetracked
No,
so easily
Clown Shoes,
he forgot
listen.
about his friends halfway through the
Listen.
game.
Clown Shoes, he does what he has to do. don't fucking insult Clown Shoes, okay, buddy? I am this close to snapping off at you for disparaging Clown Shoes, son.
Oh no.
Anyway, let's read some poetry.
I feel like maybe some of us here have been taken over by the Heartless.
Lavos is gonna take over the world in 1999. Oh my god.
Oh no, Ansem is Y2K.
I'm not gonna lie, Ansem's poetry I'm not big on. Maybe he should have put this through an editor or something.
I think he's kind of been reusing the same couple of words like fucking 12 times. Like he's really going ham on that whole darkness thing.
I'm such a dark soul, man.
Well, I'm impressed with how far his Markov chain bot is going. It's very firm grasp of the grammar. Once we get it a larger vocabulary, we'll see how well the structure holds up, but it's a decent proof of concept.
Well, it's just a shame that before we get there, we kind of have to kill Ansem.
Well, I mean, we could program it.
Look at Clown Shoes here, he can't do shit.
Look, we just get him a C++ for Dummies book. Maybe get Donald to read it, because we know that Sora's illiterate, but...
Okay.
Finally, we get to fall down instead of going upwards again.
Hey Gus, do you wanna fight Satan?
That's my favorite part of every JRPG, actually.
Well, that's Karbanorg, who is a god of the traditional Slavic pantheon, of which very little is known other than that his name is the Black God, maybe vaguely affiliated with Night. Very little is known about him. There's much dispute and argument over the archaeological record as to whether that's the case. The traditional beliefs of the area were largely not recorded by any physical evidence. There's not really like any rune stones or prose or text that can be referenced to, and those oral traditions died out and spread Christianity in the region over the course of the Middle Ages. So really all we have is that, you know, a large man, dark man, winged man, maybe attached to a volcano. There's a lot of possibilities.
Maybe attached to a volcano.
My informative thing was just gonna be, this boss didn't appear in the original Japanese version.
Hey, future friend, I've got a question for you that you can be informative about.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
It's Satan.
Okay.
Or, as Loon just explained, Chernobog, you know.
Right, okay. But you said this wasn't in the Japanese version.
Yeah, this was not in the Japanese version originally.
Well, archaeologists have continued to debate whether or not there's any evidence that Karnabog or Satan appeared in the Japanese release of Kingdom Hearts 1 or Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy. There's much. This all occurred before the council which codified the canonical Kingdom Hearts.
But was this in the English release of the original game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And there are some bosses that in the original Japanese version just didn't make the cut for some reason, but did in the American version, and this is one of them.
Okay.
I think in the Japanese version they got added back in the final mix, though.
Right, that makes sense. Okay.
What was here instead?
I assume nothing.
You just went straight on to the next room, I think.
You actually went to 100 Acre Woods again, just for, you know, like a 3-minute cutscene.
Yeah, you had to fight Boo. You had to kill him.
You had to have, like, a honey eating contest with Pooh.
I'm sorry, Sora. I sold my soul to the devil. Oh, bother.
We've had a banjo duel with Pooh.
He sold his soul for a truly limitless stomach so he could eat forever. He ended up eating all his friends.
It was ironic punishment, as the devil is known to do.
Yeah, you know, the devil is... Like, when you die, he, like, keeps sending you memes, because he's ironic as all.
Right, and also he plays the violin really poorly while in hell.
Yeah.
That's the background music to hell.
I don't know why he does it with his hands, that's, like, really weird.
Of all the things to take from Fantasia, why not the lazy wizard and his endlessly self-replicating wood birds?
They already had a different wizard. You can only have one wizard per game. That's like Japanese law.
I mean, if you think about it, fighting the devil is way cooler than fighting some dumb wizard, right?
No, but you're not fighting the wizard, you're fighting the endless supply of brooms.
That's
Yeah, look, we killed Satan here. That's fucking awesome. Look at that.
Carnib.
Holy shit.
Carnibog.
treasure magma.
You killed Carnibog.
Yeah, you're right.
And then he becomes a flaming comet that gets sent and destroys Destiny Islands again.
Closing the loop.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
I found Super Glide.
Oh yeah, that's what happens when you destroy the devil himself.
We stole the devil's superpower.
With gravity slain, we can fly.
So what's Super Glide?
It's just a faster glide.
Okay.
It's just it's glide, but faster, that's all it is.
Cool. I'm glad.
Boy, I'm glad we equipped Super Glide.
So if you're using both of them together, is that like 3x glide?
No, it's just fast glide and slow glide. They're on different buttons, you see, for no reason.
Oh,
It
okay.
should just be an upgrade.
Going back to Halloween too.
You know, we're going back to Dirt Hole.
I love teleport mazes.
We're going back to the world's worst rendition of the 16 Chapel. This fucking cave with some shitty plants.
And a dog!
What the?
That's back!
The dad beast. Hello.
We've seen this 4 times in the last 3 videos. I'm not saying that this got a little lazy at the end. But that is exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, actually, that's what I'm saying indeed. It's kind of fucking lazy.
Like, he just wanted to check up on you, you know, if you're still working at wherever it was, you know, that place.
I feel like this guy has even less health than before, too.
You've been a number to Sheila's farm. I'm gonna give her a call someday. So. I'm kind of. What should I say to her? I don't want to be creepy. I haven't been thinking about it for 4 years, but I have been. I just don't want her to think I'm a weirdo.
No wonder Sora's dad isn't on the island, god.
You know what? Never mind. I don't think I have the courage to. I'll just crash at your place, son.
Give me strength.
Only you can help me, Bambi.
No, that's Tinkerbell.
Oh.
No, that's Bambi. He's got a really tiny.
Wow, Dumbo! You got different.
Did we get all the summons?
Yeah, he's got all of them.
Got all.
Yeah, I've got all of them.
You're getting a bit Langolier there.
So is there a summon for the seagull from the Rescuers? Can we summon?
Is that even a Disney thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Can you summon self-replicating brooms?
The PS2 couldn't handle that. You know, too many polygons and all.
Well, I mean, you know, that's why Kingdom Hearts 3 is on the PS4, because that has the power to do that shit.
And run at 60 frames per second.
So, I do want to say one thing about this area here. So this is a gauntlet where you're just supposed to survive fucking 80 enemies at a time. I hate it. I spent like 2.5 hours here trying to just fucking finish this.
No, this looks great. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because all these enemies just love to swoop in on your ass when you, like, least need it.
Oh, okay. The door has been continuing to disintegrate just without anything there in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's literally just like, for every wave of enemies, like another piece unfurls.
How many pieces are there?
I don't know.
That's right, too many.
No one in the. I know what'd be kind of weird if you could summon Uncle Remus from Song of the South.
That's not part of the Disney canon anymore.
Imagine if there was a stage about that.
I'd rather not, honestly.
Now, there's the important question in front of us here. Is there a Disney work so controversial that they would be willing to let it lapse into public domain?
Cars 2.
Talking cars, really?
That's the best you could come up with, Pixar. Oh, talking dolls? What the fuck? Come on, guys. Come
On
on.
the one hand, they may want to seal it in the vault for 10,000 years, that it cannot do any further harm. On the other, they need to maintain ownership of it for merchandising.
He also had Larry the Cable Guy in there, of all people.
I can't believe they just sealed Larry the Cable Guy in a vault.
It's been entombed.
Imagine if you could summon Larry the Cable Guy in Kingdom Hearts 3.
For Disney's 100th anniversary, we're finally releasing him from the Disney Vault. He's up for auction.
Hey, everybody, get her done. Okay, I'm going back in. Bye.
He made his home there. That's his man cave.
Finally, the ultimate summon for Kingdom Hearts 3, Jeff Dunham.
He hasn't been in a Disney thing. Wait a minute. Wait, did Disney animate that straight to DVD movie that he did?
No, they created Jeff Dunham. Something went wrong. They wanted to clone a human being, but they added the racist Papa Gene in it.
Oh, this
That's
is
how that all
like so when
started.
they had Disney in the like cryogenic chamber, he accidentally came out as Jeff Dunham.
Is this a real movie? Or what are you talking about?
Yeah, you just said it. It's Song of the South.
I'm confused.
Have you never seen that one? Jeez, it's a classic.
Man, when are we going to be able to summon Walt Disney's frozen corpse? Wasn't it?
I like how happy these enemies look. Like they just run at you and they've got a happy grin as they try to eat you.
I hate him. I hate him so much. They just keep fucking eating my face in. It sucks. It's like they've probably been the biggest cause of me dying because they keep doing this shit.
Yeah, but they're cute.
No, they're not. They're disgusting.
You're disgusting.
You're disgusting and you're ugly.
You're probably right.
Like Final Fantasy Pac-Mans.
I guess so. When's those guys Championship Edition coming out, huh? Never, because they suck and these guys realize it.
Damn.
When are we going to be able to summon Pac-Man? You can make it into Smash Brothers. You can make it anywhere.
Once Sora finally gets into Smash Bros.
Couldn't we, like, technically summon any video game character because I Wreck-It Ralph? That'd be cool. Summon Sonic in Kingdom Hearts.
That wouldn't be cool. That would be the opposite of cool, MC.
That is how copyright law works. If Disney draws a picture of you, you are their property.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I mean, why else do you think I have to LP Kingdom Hearts?
They drew you in the Shrek mask and it was close enough.
We could summon Yoda because Disney owns Star Wars now.
Yeah? Or you could summon Iron Man.
Summon Iron Man.
You could summon Stan Lee.
You could summon Stan
That's
Lee to
true.
do a cameo in your Kingdom Hearts. Where he's just a confused old man in the background. Like, I don't get it. Superpowers? What?
Sora ages 80 years and comes out as Stan Lee.
For Kingdom Hearts 3, they're not gonna do a Marvel one, they're just gonna do a Stan Lee one. It's with all the Stan Lee cameos. You gotta fight the evil Stan Lee cameo.
No, it'd be like 100 Acre Woods. You don't even fight them. You just hang out with multiple Stan Lees in different continuities.
Crisis on Infinite Stan Lee.
Let me tell you, Sora, how I came up with the Fantastic Four.
Stan Lee tries to climb a tree and get honey, and you have to stop the bees from killing him. Because he's got a bee allergy, you see.
You see,
Oh,
I
is
thought-
it finally done? God.
I came up with the Fantastic Four character. I thought about if I was really stretchy, what would I do? And I think I would just reach for things I couldn't reach normally. Then I thought about, what if I was on fire all the time? I'd feel like a badass. What if I was made of rocks and I could like
What if I were a woman, but no one could see me?
You think that's like subtle commentary?
What's there?
So yeah, everybody, are you guys ready
Oh my god.
for the final boss fight?
Stan
I don't know if I'm ready.
Is it really going to take only 15 seconds?
Because you haven't equipped Goofy and Donald with their ultimate equipment.
Oh shit, you're right. Well, everybody, looks like I can't stop Ansem.
Because Donald doesn't have a better staff. Well, LP over. Sorry, guys.
Is it Goat Mom? Is it you, Goat Mom, behind the door?
Anyway, until next time, when we have the end.